The third presidential impeachment trial in American history ends with a resounding win for President Trump. Voting by U.S. senators falling far below the 67 votes needed to remove Trump from office. ABC's Mona Kosarabdi recaps the historic day in our top story at 10.
It is therefore ordered and adjudged that the said Donald John Trump be, and he is hereby, acquitted of the charges in said articles.
The third impeachment trial of a sitting president in U.S. history has ended in an acquittal. All Democratic senators voting to convict and remove President Trump on the two articles of impeachment and remove him from office. The president had expected at least one Democrat to vote for acquittal, making the vote bipartisan. It turned out it was bipartisan, but not in the way he expected. Republican Senator Mitt Romney breaking ranks.
My faith is at the heart of who I am.
Becoming the first U.S. senator to vote to convict a president of his own political party.
No, it was a flagrant assault on our electoral rights, our national security, and our fundamental values. Perhaps the most abusive and destructive violation of one's oath of office that I can imagine.
But Romney voting to acquit on the obstruction of Congress charge. Several vulnerable red state Democrats had wrestled with the decision on whether to convict or acquit President Trump. Doug Jones of Alabama ultimately declaring,
accordingly, I will vote to convict the president on both articles of impeachment. In doing so, I am mindful that in a democracy there is nothing more sacred than the right to vote and respecting the will of the people.
President Trump last night delivering his third State of the Union address in the very same chamber he was impeached in, avoiding direct mention of the trial, but sending this message to the joint session of Congress.
We must never forget that the only victories that matter in Washington are victories that deliver for the American people.
And Romney's decision is consequential. The president has long dismissed his impeachment as purely partisan, but the Utah senators' vote to convict now contradicts that claim. Mona Kosarabdi, ABC News, Capitol Hill.